Hello students. In last class we discussed about the utility, consumer behavior, about the total utility, marginal utility and their relationship. So we just go through our last topic first, so you can connect it with today's topic. In last class we will discuss about the total utility. Clear? What is total utility? Total utility, first increase with increasing rate, then increase with decreasing rate, then maximum point, and next decreases. On the point of decreases, mu is 0, clear? So first increases, then decreases, mu. Same as it is, we can also draw the curve of AU, that is AU. So in this graph we will discuss about the relation of TU and MU. What are the relations? That is, when MU increases, TU increase with increasing rate, we are on this point. Then when MU decreases, TU still increases with decreasing rate, clear? So the slope of curve is like this. When this curve is increases, then the curve is like this, or curve is like this. When the curve is decreases, then the curve is like this. But when the curve is increase with decreasing rate, then the curve will like this. So this portion is this portion. Clear? When MU 0, TU is maximum. When MU is negative, TU starts to diminish. This was already discussed in our last class. Next we move to our today's topic, and the today topic is law of diminishing marginal utility. This one the important concept, and in your exam this will about 5 marks weightage. Okay, so understand carefully or listen carefully. First of all, law of diminishing marginal utility. What is law of diminishing marginal utility? First one is law. What it means? That means there are some assumptions, because without assumption there is no law. In economics, where there is a law, there is always assumptions. Clear? Assumptions hongi of diminishing. First of all, the word is diminishing. Next one is diminishing, that means decreasing. Marginal utility. Marginal utility, we already discussed about the concept of marginal utility, and the concept of marginal utility says that when consumer consumes one additional or extra unit of the commodity, the utility provided by that commodity are known as marginal utility, or the utility provided by last unit of the commodity are known as marginal utility. So here we discuss about the diminishing utility. Clear? We draw the curve of diminishing marginal utility like this. So here we are on this part only, because the curve is show about the diminishing, that is decreasing part of the law. Law of diminishing marginal utility states that marginal utility from consuming each additional unit of a commodity declines as its consumption increases, while keeping consumption of other commodities constant. First of all, we consume here only single commodity at a time. First one, the basic assumption, assumption, while keeping consumption of other commodities constant. Clear? What it means? It means that we are only consuming single commodity at a time. Clear? So law of diminishing marginal utility says that when consumer increases his consumption, then he receives satisfaction goes on diminishing by every successive unit. That means if consumer consume or more consume units one by one, then he receives satisfaction goes on diminishing. That means on the first unit he will receive maximum satisfaction, then फिर low, or then फिर or less. Clear? Then he receives less satisfaction by using every successive unit. Then we draw the table also, like number of unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then MU is like 50, 40, 30, 20 and 10. Clear? By every successive unit, and the law behind it. What is the logic behind this? Then when you receive your first cycle, when you received your first cycle, the first cycle give you the best or the level of satisfaction. Clear? Same as it is first mobile, first pen, first school give you the best satisfaction, but the second one give you the lesser satisfaction of best one from one. Why? Because when we don't know about the thing, we don't consume the thing, we already excited enough to consume, to enhance, to accelerate. So we are on the stage जहाँ हमें कुछ नहीं पता होता commodity के बारे में. तो first commodity हमें satisfaction जो देगी वो best satisfaction होगा. Clear? And the second one is less, and the next one is or less. So this is called law of diminishing marginal utility. मैं बहुत भूखी हूँ, मेरी 2 चपाती की डाइट है suppose, तो first one चपाती मुझे जो देगी satisfaction वो second one नहीं देगी क्योंकि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा भूखी हूँ. Same as it is, if I am thirsty, मुझे बहुत प्यास लगी है और मुझे पानी पीना है, तो 1 glass of water give me the best satisfaction than the next one. Clear? तो क्या है लॉजिक? लॉजिक इज दैट वी कंज्यूम, व्हेन वी कंज्यूम more unit of a particular commodity, then we receive satisfaction goes on diminishing. This is our law. So we move to our assumptions. The assumptions are very important. Clear? So ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, listen carefully. The consumer should be a rational person. What it means? The consumer should be a rational person. Rational person means to say, that means he is know about his good or bad. Clear? उसको पता है कि मेरे लिए क्या अच्छा है क्या नहीं है, क्या मुझे कम पैसे में ज्यादा क्या मिल सकता है. That is rational person. कोई बेवकूफ, कोई idiot की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. We don't discuss about the idiot person. We discuss about the rational person who have very well knowledge person, that where he goes or where he purchase the commodity, so he receives maximum satisfaction from that commodity. Clear? Next one. Money is the measuring rod of utility, so the marginal utility of money remains constant during consumption. What it means? Money is the measuring rod. There are 2 sentences. Money is the measuring rod. That means, first of all, we count utility in money. Clear? Like when we give 4 rupees, then I'll purchase 1 utils. This is mean. Like I'll give 25 rupees for a apple. This is the measuring rod. Clear? And the marginal utility of money remains constant. It means price of commodity remains constant. The value of money remains constant. If you have 10 rupees, then you purchase 2 chocolates from 10 rupees. Then after the next commodity, first one, after consumption of first commodity, the second one also remains of rupees 5. Clear? When first commodity is of rupees 25 rupees, the next commodity will also 25 rupees. Clear? If the commodity will 20 rupees, will available in 20 rupees, then the satisfaction of second one increases. Clear? Or if the seller gives you a free of cost, 0, free of cost, the second apple will give you free of cost, then the satisfaction will also increase. And what we are study about the satisfaction decreasing. We are study about when consumer consumption increases consumption, then he receives satisfaction goes on diminishing by using every next successive unit. That means what? That means you have to receive the consumption, you have to receive the satisfaction goes on diminishing. If the second one commodity is available free, then the satisfaction increases, क्योंकि हमें फ्री की चीजें ज्यादा पसंद है. फैक्ट बात है. अगर 2 पे 2 का ऑफर चल रहा हो ना, तो हमें 2 जो पैसे देके आए हैं वो उतनी अच्छी नहीं लगेगी जितनी हमें फ्री में लेके आए उतनी अच्छी लगेगी. तो दिस इज द ह्यूमन नेचर. तो हियर वी अज्यूम दैट the money remains constant, the marginal utility of money remains constant. Hope you understand. So we move to our next point, that is units of consumption should be identical. Identical here means in respect of size, in respect of color, in respect of whatever the thing, size, color, texture, anything. Like this pen, if I purchase in 35 rupees, okay, so the next pen, like the cap, without this, ink is in this point. So identical means to say, if you go to a one shop and you will purchase Perk or Munch chocolate, then the same Perk or Munch is available on the next shop also, or the next commodity will be the identical, the same. Clear? There is a no difference. If first chapati consumed, if I consume first chapati is very thin, clear, the next chapati is very मोटी है, अच्छी खासी है, भारी सी है, तो वो satisfaction increase हो जाएगा आपका. Clear? It is required that taste preferences of consumer should not be changed. First one you consume the first commodity, then your taste will be for those, and next one, if you move to next one commodity or next brand, then your consumption will be increases, your satisfaction will be increases, maybe increases. Clear? Time of consumption remains constant. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए एक चपाती अभी खा रहे हो, एक चपाती शाम को खाओ, ठीक है? There is no time gap between consumption. So time remains same. Place of consumption remains same. Place of consumption, like I'll give, I already gave about the blanket example. If I used blanket, if you give me a blanket here, then there is no utility, but if you move that blanket to Shimla, UT, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, then the utility enhance. So decrease होने की बजाय बढ़ जाएगी. The commodity should be in standard amount. If you are thirsty, clear? और अगर आपको कोई बूंद बूंद करके पानी पिलाए, तो आपकी जो थ्रस्ट है गिरने की बजाय बढ़ जाएगी. That means the commodity should be in standard size. Clear? No painful economy. It means no painful economy. Like for example, if someone made with an accident, clear? Then if there is a need of blood, clear? So अगर आप उसे blood चढ़ाएंगे, so the next bottle give him a best satisfaction. The next one give him also a best satisfaction. Why? Because its condition will improve. So the law will not follow there. Clear? So we are on normal economy. We are no painful economy. We are on no painful economy. So the consumer should be rational. Clear hai? Next, money is the measuring rod. Okay. Units of consumption should be identical. Clear? Okay. It is required that taste preferences of consumer should not be changed. Like if I'll choose Reebok shoes or Adidas shoes, so my preference will be the same. Okay. Time of consumption, there is no time gap between consumption. If you consumed here, then you consume now the next unit also. Place of consumption, okay. The commodity should be in standard size or no painful economy. These are the assumptions. So now, we move to explanation. That is this. Assume that a consumer consumes 6 apples one after another. 6 apples, one after another. There is a quantity of 6. First apple give you the satisfaction more, then second one give you more, then next one, or the lesser satisfaction by every successive unit. The first apple gives him 20 utils. When he consumes the second and third apple, the marginal utility of each additional apple will be lesser. This is because with an increase in the consumption of apple, his desire to consume more apple falls. Human nature said that when consumer increases his consumption, then he will receive less satisfaction from the next unit. Therefore, this example proves the point that every successive unit of a commodity used gives the utility with a diminishing rate. So, we are also here when we explain it by the curve. Marginal utility curve, like first unit give 20 utils, the next one units 15, 10, 5, 0 and minus 5. So, we are here on decreasing part of marginal, otherwise the curve is like this, but we are discuss only this part. This is the law of diminishing marginal utility. We have just discussed about one another concept, that is exception of law of diminishing marginal utility. Assumptions makes the exception of that law. First one, the person should be rational person. It is not necessary. Sometimes we also perform like an idiot when we don't know about the condition of market, we don't know about the prices of the commodity. Like on Valentine's, if I don't know about the hobbies, about the likes and dislikes of my friend, then I'll purchase the commodity which is on high price, but if the same commodity is available on less prices, then I don't know. So, first one, the assumption is exception also. It need not be necessary that consumer always be perform like a rational person. Next one, money is a measuring rod is one another is a exception. Clear? How? Because money doesn't remain constant. Marginal utility of money does not remain constant. Before 10 to 20 years back, 20 rupees have more value than today's 20 rupees. 10 rupees have more value than today's 20 rupees. So, there is no, the scale is not perfect for measuring the utility. Units of consumption should be identical. It may be possible, okay. It's required that test preferences, it is not possible because the human wants are unlimited and human nature is also indifferent, or we can say we can't say anything about the human nature. It can be changed. So, the taste and preferences can't be assumed. Like for example, I'll give you the example of narrow bottom and bell bottom jeans. When the narrow bottom jeans are in market, bell bottom jeans are out of the market. So, this is the taste and preferences where the law of diminishing return is not applicable. The time of consumption remains constant, place of consumption remains same. जरूरी नहीं है, not be necessary. The commodity should be in standard amount. ठीक है, no painful economy, or here the law again not. I'll give you the example of accident. Okay, so there are some more exception of this. We are discussing in our next lecture also about the exception of the law of diminishing marginal utility. This whole about the cardinal approach. Cardinal approach is complete with the exception of this. I'll give it to in next lecture also the exception of law of diminishing marginal utility. Clear? Thank you.